Alright, so my name is Kyle. I will be doing a minor fiberglass repair on this dinghy I have, and it's for my spring 2017 graduation project. The materials I'll be using for this repair, I bought a West System fiberglass boat repair kit, and this comes with anything and everything you need for even minor repairs like I'll be doing, major repairs, even gel coat blistering, even as up to big as keel repairs. We will also be using a 80 grit sanding block. If you do not have a tool like a DM, it works well because you can manipulate it and to your benefit. And to finish off, I'll be using 800 grit, wet or dry sandpaper. Either is great for what I will be doing. Alright, so another thing to keep in mind is that obviously when you're, most likely the damage is going to happen is when you're in the water. So it's really important to make sure that this area here is as dry as possible. Taking an airbrush, like pressurized air, and getting all the water out, or just taking a towel and drying it out is what you need to do. Alright, so in a repair, typically banging up against a piling or a dock, you will have a lot of jagged edges and broken up bits in your damage here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the sandpaper and we're trying to get out of that, and we're trying to get it as smooth as we possibly can. Alright, so in our kit, you will find 8 packages of the 105 and the 205 West Systems, 1, the epoxy, and 2, the hardener. This is probably the best stuff actually out there. Anybody repairing boats or in the business will tell you that this is what they use, this is what they trust. Now, for the package, we're going to open up the top, make sure everything's all drained down to the bottom. We're going to put everything here into the cup. Okay. Now we got everything in the cup. We're going to take it, we're going to stir it up. Make sure you get all that hardener and all that epoxy mixed together. Now, we're going to take the provided paintbrush they have and just take this and literally just paint it right on. And you're not looking for a thick layer here, you're looking for really small. This is here to just fill in the cracks. And put a base for when you apply the hardener. Alright, so now that our epoxy is dry, we're going to take, in the kit, they have a 4/6 adhesive filler. And we're going to mix it with the old epoxy that we were using before in the same cup. What you're looking for now is more of like a putty. Something that's much more thicker, and it's going to hold on much better. Because the epoxy is more like a resin in comparison. So we're going to open this up. Take a little bit here. Pour it in there. Now we're just going to take this here and keep on stirring it until we get something that's much more thicker than what we had. Go ahead and stop it. Alright, so in your kit, you'll find also a piece of this fiberglass sheeting. And for our repair, we're going to want to cut it out, a little piece that I already have done, basically to size. And we're just going to lay it on here. And we're going to tap it in, make sure it's all nice and sealed in. Press it into that resin. Alright, so now that our fiberglass sheeting is laid in there, we're going to take this putty that we had, and you can see it's really thick at this point. It's almost hardened up to where, where you want it. And we're just going to lay it in there, paint it in there just like we did the resin. And it's okay to apply more, because we can always, once it dries, we can always come back and sand it down. No issues there. Alright, so we're going to take this here. So now that our epoxy and resin is cured and hardened, I waited 24 hours. Basically that's because it's all based on temperature. 70 degrees could be 12 hours, even maybe down to like a few hours, but when it's colder you want to wait longer. And now we're at the last step basically. We're really just working on getting this piece right here flush. And like I said yesterday, always add more so you can always go back down and sand it down so it keeps its shape. And that's really what you want. So we're going to do that. Alright, so now that we've gotten everything mostly down to flush with the rest of the boat, we're going to take our finer sandpaper and really just going to work it out. Because, I mean, there's always some things that you might miss and stuff here. Maybe an excess resin here and there that you might not see. And this will make it really smooth, especially when it comes to painting. You want it to be look as good as possible. Okay. So that concludes my 2017 graduation project. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them below. Thank you.